Welcome back to our channel, where we take police interactions and put them under our detective lens. We uncover what lies beneath the surface of police encounters and the rights that guard our basic freedoms. Don't forget to subscribe, give the video a thumbs up, and leave us a comment to spread awareness and help end police misconduct. As usual, we've linked the original videos in the description below, so head on over to their channel and give them your support. In today's video, we get to watch a cop go mental, completely overstepping his attributes and going full throttle on a young couple in their car. This particular night, Steve Bell and his wife were listening to the police dispatch traffic on their police scanner in the city of Sidney, Nebraska. They were trying to document police encounters for journalistic purposes. As U.S. citizens, the couple was passionate about their freedoms and the police respecting those freedoms, so they were doing their part by documenting police activity for the transparency and accountability of the authority. I've seen countless situations when government corruption or police misconduct would have slipped unnoticed if it wasn't captured on camera by citizens like them. So that specific night they were doing precisely that, filming some cops on a public road. But when the cops notice the couple, things get serious real fast.
393616, 393616, occupied 2 times.
You don't have to give your ID when you did nothing wrong.
Okay, fine. 11th in Illinois.
Yeah, you hold it.
License, registration.
Did I commit a crime?
Insurance.
Did I commit a crime?
I want your license, registration, and insurance.
I'm asking you, did I commit a crime?
I will explain that in a second here.
Well, according to Nebraska state statute, all I
I
have
just
to
asked you for your license,
Well, I
your
understand.
registration, and your proof of insurance.
Okay, I'm going to tell you, you're being video recorded and audio recorded.
So are you.
Okay, so you heard the officer say that he's recording the encounter, and you might think that since there's police cam footage, there's no need for you to film too. If anything happens during a police encounter, you can always solicit that cam footage since it's public domain, right? Well, the truth is that getting such footage can be a costly and difficult process. Many times you even need to lawyer up in order to get it. And sometimes, when the police releases the footage, it's edited and trimmed. So whenever you have to deal with cops directly, I really think the best thing to do is to film the encounter yourself. And that's exactly what our guy did.
And you're telling me I did not commit a crime? Correct?
Shanghai 612 for 393616, white and gray 92.
Notice how the cop doesn't answer our guy when he asks if he committed a crime. He's quiet as a mouse because he knows he's got nothing. And the law clearly states that a person in a public space can only be stopped and ID'd by the police if there's a reasonable, articulable suspicion that a crime was, is, or is about to be committed. This cop is giving unlawful orders right now.
Insurance is still valid. 10-4.
I'm going to ask you again, what am I being pulled over for? What am I being stopped for? Am I being detained?
23. Not at the moment.
Well, can I have my license registration be free to go, please?
Why are you circling my crime scene?
I do not have to answer any questions without a lawyer present.
Okay, why are you constantly following us?
I do not have to answer any questions without a lawyer
Are
present.
you afraid?
I do not have to answer any
Okay.
questions without a lawyer
I'm going
present.
to tell you what. The next time you follow me to a crime scene or any scene of that nature, including a traffic stop or anything of that nature, I will arrest you for obstructing. Because one, you're taking away my focus on what needs to be taken care of.
So here the cop mentions obstructing, but let me show you the legal definition of obstructing the police. A person commits the offense of obstructing government operations if he intentionally obstructs, impairs, or perverts the administration of law or other governmental functions by force, violence, physical interference or obstacle, breach of official duty, or any other unlawful act. This guy was just filming the cops, which is in no way unlawful, forceful, or violent. On the contrary, it's a First Amendment protected activity. The cop is absolutely in the wrong citing obstruction and threatening arrest.
But you're a,
All we're doing
but
is
you
driving.
are,
Let me explain something to you.
well, let me explain something to you. You don't run the law, you only enforce
Do
the
you
law.
want to go to jail for obstructing?
For what?
What
For
are we
I'm driving down
What
the
is he
street.
You are
obstructing?
taking away from my duties right now.
All he's doing is driving down the street.
Do you want to go to jail too?
For what?
For
Obstructing.
What? Obstructing
Officer
what?
Hotfrock, what am I instructing by driving down the street?
So here comes the second cop explaining the same thing, just as wrong as the first one. I've always asked myself, are they just lying, or they simply don't know the law at all?
Well, Stephen, what he's trying to explain is when you keep driving by and things like that, he has to take some focus away from what he's actually
So
trying
the
to do.
5 other cars that I've watched do the same thing, they're going to get stopped too tonight? Because I have him on video, Officer Hoffrock. I have this video.
You've drove around at least 5 times since I've been right here.
So is other vehicles. So are people walking by.
They're leaving the theater. That's understandable. Or you just.
So you're telling me I don't have the right of freedom of movement?
All I'm saying is, you're creating a problem for yourself.
You're creating a problem for me right now.
No, you're creating. Look.
You have stopped me for no reason.
Stop following us around.
There's no logins.
Stop following us around! That's your last warning!
You got that.
Go ahead and record it. Officer Tobler, 612. No problem. Really? Just because you're a chicken shit motherfucker and you had no problem.
Scott, that's enough. No. Steven, go, okay? Just go.
I would like to file charges. He threw something at me for assault.
Okay.
I would like to file charges, Officer
Let me get your information, and I will forward that on to Major Akins. Okay? He handles all of the internal affairs. Okay? So what's a phone number for you, Steven, so he can get a hold of you? Scott?
I wonder what would have happened if the second cop wasn't there. But anyway, let's break down what just happened. Right there, the short fuse cop did 3 crimes all at once. Number 1, official misconduct. A public servant commits official misconduct if he knowingly violates any statute or lawfully adopted regulation, which this cop did when he asked for an ID for no lawful reason or crime being committed. Number 2, assault in the 3rd degree. A person commits assault when he intentionally causes bodily injury to another person or threatens another in a menacing manner. This cop aggressively threatened the driver and threw his documents at his face. And number 3, disturbing the peace. Any person who shall intentionally disturb the peace and quiet of any person or family commits the offense of disturbing the peace, which again this cop did by his aggressive and threatening actions towards the people in the car. All these 3 are misdemeanors, also known as crimes that are punishable under criminal law. So the big question is, if cops are meant to enforce the law, why did the second cop not instantly detain the first one for his criminal actions? I'm curious to know what you think about this whole situation. So let me know in the comments. Now let's see how this whole thing concludes.
Okay. And I didn't stop. I didn't do anything. This man, when I turned the corner the first time I came around, yelled at me to go the fuck home, threw his hands up like he wanted to fight me.
Okay.
Right there on that corner.
And we did nothing but drive by.
I didn't do anything but drive by the first time.
Okay.
At that point in time, I parked. Thought if he had a problem, he can come over and talk to me. And this is the attitude I get. You saw right here, I gave him no attitude. I questioned. He doesn't like being questioned.
All right. All right. I will take those concerns on to Major Akins. Okay? That's all I can do at this point.
That's fine.
Okay?
Thank
all right. If you would you please leave this scene?
I
would appreciate that. Okay?
Absolutely, Officer Opera.
All right. Thank you very much. I'm going to go over here and see what else needs to be done. All right?
Thank you.
After this incident, the police department issued a statement that the cop was disciplined. A formal written warning was placed in his file, and the police chief made an official apology about the whole situation. So those in authority concluded that he should continue to serve the community and uphold the law as part of the police force. So there you have it, another great example of police misconduct. That's why you always have to stay informed and vigilant. If you want to make a change and spread the word, give us a like, subscribe, and join the conversation. Tell us what you think in the comments below. Only by talking about these issues can we get things moving and hopefully make a difference. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.